Hi, I'm Kenneth Vogt with Vera Claritas, and today's topic is going to be business development versus personal development. Do you have to choose? Now, these may seem like two really big areas of life, places where it would be difficult to give your all and do them both at once. And some folks are just plain give up. They think, you know what, if I'm going to do business development, I can't do personal development. Or if I'm going to do personal development, I can't do business development. Well, is that really true? Well, let's find out. Well, first off, it would probably be a good idea to define both of these things. What do we mean when we say personal development, and what do we mean when we say business development? Well, let's start with business. Business development has to do with the partnerships we create in our business. That we have sales channels. We sell things in the store, we sell things on a website, we do certain things that result in sales. But when you talk about partnership with other companies, it's about building a relationship where both of you are profited financially. Both of you grow as a result. And so there's a variety of approaches. It might be through joint ventures. It might be through co-development of materials or content or products or even services. Or it could be something as simple as cross-marketing. That is, I'll sell your products, you sell my products, right? But this sounds like a pretty big area. It sounds like there'd be a lot to do here and maybe even a lot to learn. Now, what about personal development? Well, personal development might have to do with improving your self-awareness. That is, being more mindful of what you do and why you do it and how it impacts you personally. It might also have to do with building or even renewing your identity. Who are you? Better yet, who do you intend to be? It can also have to do with honing your talents and your strengths. That is, starting with things that you're naturally good at and then making sure that you do the best you possibly can do with that. And it might make you among the best in the world if you make such a focus. And finally, personal development, it may have to do with enhancing your lifestyle. That is, bringing new fun and adventure into your life. Or it could be about improving the quality of your lifestyle. It might mean doing better in the things that you're already doing and enjoying them more and having more opportunity, more options. So again, this personal development thing sounds pretty big too. So some folks will look at this and say, you know what, I just can't do it this way. I'm going to have to do one first and I'll get to the other one when I can. And then, depending on who you are, you'll determine which way you go with it. Maybe it's like, you know what, I got to get my business in order. I'll worry about me later, but right now I got to focus on business. Right? That's one approach some people take. Other people will say, you know what, until I get this fixed, I won't be able to do anything with my business anyway. I've got to focus on my personal development before I can even think about expanding anything from a business standpoint. The problem with this is it becomes this chicken or egg thing. I need the resources my business would provide so that I can do the personal development. Or, I need the strength that would come from a well-developed me to make my business succeed. And it seems like there's no way to make this work. Well, there is a way to make it work. And here's where you start. You start with, where are the areas in life that cross over, where business development meets personal development? Well, I'm going to talk about three things right now, things you can focus on right now. And it'll just be a matter of changing your focus at this time, right? And we'll talk about more later. But for now, the first place you can start is with socialization. Socialization has to do with how well you communicate, how well you do at developing and maintaining relationships. You focus on that, you're going to find it benefits both you personally and your business. There is all kinds of possibility there for business development that comes out of building relationships. And the same skills can be applied to how you deal with your spouse or your children or your friends, your extended family, your neighbors, your community. Right? A second area where you can focus your attention is on career. Now, career has to do with more than just what you do for work, what you're doing for a living. It has to do with your business legacy. What kind of mark do you intend to leave when it comes to your entire working life. And remember, you spend most of your waking time, the greater part of your waking time, working. So it's a very important part of life. So if you focus on career, you're going to find it impacts both your personal development and your business development. A third area that you could pay attention to is wealth. And this one's an easy one to see because most of us are not waiting to win the lottery or for some long-lost uncle to die and leave us millions of dollars. We know that whatever wealth we're going to have in our lives is going to be created through our business. And it's also going to impact our personal life. And the resources from our business flow into our personal life. And of course, those same resources get used in our business. And we're talking about money here. Money makes the world go around, both business-wise and personally. So those are the three areas. If you want to have both business development and personal development in your life, focus on socialization, career, and wealth. And you might be asking, well, how do I do that? Well, then you're going to want to see the fourth video because that's what it's going to be about. So I'm Kenneth Vogt with Vera Claritas, and be watching for the fourth video, the final video in our series.